What's up, KK Gang? Yo, a girl done did her hair today, and it's hurting. But yo, I ain't looking like no chicken no more. Period. Y'all, I got a new story for y'all. We gonna get into it. But first, let me show you my cute baby. Her hair all over the place right now. You know it's nighttime. It's about 10:30 at night. I just got off of work. Karlie just got back from her mom and her papa house. But let me show you my cute baby. Hey. Say hey, mama. Hey. She said hi. Let's get into the story. Okay, so y'all, this story, as you can see of the title of this video, is about my baby birth certificate and how my baby daddy, I guess, must have been thinking I was cheating on him. So this is how it was. Keep in mind, like I said in the previous video, I was always with my baby daddy like 24/7, unless like I had to go to work. But if I went to work and I wasn't working on the weekends, like he would always come pick me up on a Friday from work or whatever, and I have my clothes packed and stuff like that. So I was with him all the time, and he was working in the mornings, so he'll always call me on his break, and after he get off of work, we're on the phone all night, every day, period. Dude was loving me. So I got pregnant, and look, tell them what we made. Show them what we made. This beautiful thing right here. Cute. Little Indian baby. Ooh. So, like, yeah, I got pregnant, and, like, you know, we didn't tell everybody until September when I was 5 months. So, after that, like, you know, he was at the hospital with me and stuff, you know, when I had to be in the hospital because I got diagnosed with preeclampsia, which is basically high blood pressure, and you know my feet would swell and my blood pressure would never go low. It would go low for like a while and then it'll go back up, so I had to be on hospital watch and bed rest and stuff. So he'll come to the hospital on the weekends when he wasn't working. So after Karlie was born, I don't know if y'all, well, y'all probably don't know because y'all baby daddy be there to sign the birth certificate or whatever. So basically what the hospital does, well, I think all hospitals, they give you 10 days for the father of the child to sign the birth certificate in order for, not the birth certificate, but you know, the papers to get the birth certificate, and to get the social security card and stuff like that. So I told him, because he works in the daytime, and by the time he get off of work, it's like 5-6 o'clock, and the hospital closes at 4 o'clock, and also the courthouse closes at 4 o'clock. So we couldn't, like, in order to get it notarized, which is signing the papers in front of a notary or whatever, in order to get his name on a birth certificate, he, you know, he got off of work late, so he couldn't do that. So I told him, I said, well, the hospital is giving me 10 days. See if you could, you know, leave work early and just come back to work, go back to work. Or, Karlie's watching her show, y'all. Or just, you know, take a day off. I thought, you know, he couldn't do it because, I mean, he'd do it for his mom when she has to go to appointments and stuff like that. He takes off work. So, you know, I'm thinking you're going to do it for your baby too. So he kept making up excuses saying they wouldn't let him take off and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool. So 10 days went by. He couldn't go to the hospital to sign it. So what they did was they gave me some papers for us to go in front of a notary, which you can find at the courthouse, to sign and get her birth certificate. But since he didn't sign it in the hospital, they sent her a birth certificate with my last name. So at a few months, she's been Karlie Pero. So I told them, I said, well, they gave me these papers so we could go in front of the notary. Keep in mind, the only person who didn't know he didn't sign the birth certificate was my mama and my daddy and my sister and his brother, which is my sister's boyfriend. That's another story, y'all. So boom. He so said couldn't do that either. He couldn't take off of work for just, like, you know, his lunch break is an hour. You know, it ain't nothing to go to run to the courthouse, sign the papers, ship it off. So I was like, you know, something's up. And at this point in time, when they gave me those papers, Karlie's still in the hospital because she was premature. She was 3 pounds, 12 ounces. And she couldn't leave the hospital until she hit 4 pounds. So, like, I'm stressing because he finally tells me what's on his mind. Because I said, what's on your mind? Because ain't no way a father is not going to sign a birth certificate to a little girl. So, boom. He says he want a DNA test. So I was like, I was a little shook. Like, boom, earthquake, shook. Because, dude, we was together 7. What you need a birth certificate? I mean, what you need a DNA test for? But I was like, you know what? Okay, because I'm not going to let you kill my vibe. Order you a DNA test or whatever. And we could do it. I said, we could do it. So, boom, he ordered a DNA test. I said, and you're going to look real stupid. So, he ordered a DNA test. So, like, a week went by and I'm like, did it come in yet? Because I'm about to bother you now. Like, I'm about to bother you. I said, did it come in yet? He said, no. Another week and then another week came by. I said, did it come in yet? Because I know ain't nothing about to take more than 2 to 3 weeks to come in. Well, not really. Maybe 2 weeks at the least. So he was like, no. So one day I went to work and he came to my mom's house. He waited till I got off of work because we was going to his house. So no, I think he was coming to sleep to my mom's house. Yeah, I think he was coming to sleep to my mom's house. So like he was like, boom, I think he called me on the phone. Keep in mind, I'm at work. I think he called me on the phone and was like, no, I lied. Y'all, I'm lying. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you another, I'm gonna tell you another later part. Okay, so he can't get me from work. Boom. I didn't know he had, you know, the DNA test came in. I don't know when it came in. You know, dude was being real sneaky. So, I think like a week went by and like, I didn't work that weekend, so me and Karlie Karlie still was in the hospital. Karlie was home. Yeah, Karlie was home. I'm tripping. Y'all got a lot of stories. I'm not as tripping. But yeah. So we went to sleep to his house. And we was in a car and he was like, you know, I did the DNA test, right? So I was like, we're supposed to do it together. I said, but whatever, I brushed it off because whatever, the result, either way, the results will come back the same. So I was like, okay, did you like mail it off? And he was like, yeah. So a week went by. I'm about to bother him again. I was like, did it come in yet? He said no. Another week went by. I said, did it come in yet? No. Okay, so I don't know what we was arguing about, but we started arguing, and like we didn't talk to each other for a few days. I'm back at my house. We didn't talk to each other for a few days or whatever. So, boom. Out of the blue, he had called me, and he was like, he had a big smile on his face. So I'm like, what you smiling about? Because, dude, you was all mad at me and stuff, and didn't want to talk to me. So he was like, the results came back in. I said, so I got all comfortable, and I'm like, okay, well, what did they say? I'm on FaceTime. I know I'm looking at him like, well, yeah. So he was like 99.9999999% mine. And I'm like, I hung up the phone. Because I already told you you're going to look real stupid. Because, dude, when did I have the time to cheat on you? When did I have the time to cheat? Because I was with you 24/7. So, one day we had got into a big argument. And, like, I told his mom. No. I yeah, hold on. I'm going too fast. We're going to the floor. I'm going to crawl. So, okay. So, one day, so I brought up the notary papers again. I said, so, like, you ready to sign it? You know. You got your results back. Are you ready to sign the birth certificate? Because at this moment, she's about 1.5 months old, you know. I think it's about time. So, he still can't find time to take off of work. I'm like, you know what? You're still lying to me. You're still avoiding my baby having your last name. So, F it. Moving on. So, we had got into an argument, and, like, we just stopped talking completely. And, you know, just because we stopped talking didn't mean, you know, he could have, like, he had to stop talking to my baby. Because you didn't have to, like, call me. You could have pulled up. You know. I would have respected you a little bit more if you would have, you know, still cared for my baby and stuff like that, you know. But it's all good. I held it down. So, boom. One day, like a few months went by, and now we're in April. April comes, so, like I was saying, so, we in April now, and I get a knock on the door, thinking it's one of my packages came in that I ordered offline. Nope. It was the I guess the sheriff's department with a big old orange packet of papers or whatever. So the papers was basically saying, well, the papers, like, the police officer was like, I've been served. Served? What? What did I do? I said, this nigga put a restraining order on me. But no, it wasn't that. So, papers was basically saying that we had to go to court. Keep in mind, at this point, he wanted Karlie for the weekend. Or, no, I lied. He had Karlie for a week. So, Karlie was out there when I got these papers. So, he was like, the papers is saying that he was going to be it's a big old word. Basically meaning that he was going to be the custody parent, and I was going to have visitation rights. Yo, when I say tears was falling down my face, yo, boo-hoo crying, all that, period. So, and it was basically saying that I would be paying monthly child support and stuff like that, and all that. So I call his mom and I'm like, what is these papers? Like, I'm so loud with her on the phone. I'm like, what are these papers that I'm getting talking about he's going to be the custody parent and I'm going to have visitation rights and pay child support and stuff like that? I said, I didn't do nothing wrong. I said, your son vanished on Karlie and stuff like that. I said, but y'all want to serve me with these papers? So she was like, hold on. What's going on? I said, these papers y'all sent me. She said, those papers are wrong. He's not going to be the custody parent. We wouldn't take your baby from you and stuff like that. I said, where these papers are saying that y'all are. So I just hung up the phone because right now, like, I'm pissed off and I don't want to talk. I'm just coming to get my child. So my mama got off work at 1 o'clock and we waited till my daddy got off work, and he got off work at 7 o'clock. So at 7 o'clock, we went all the way down to Franklin, and we went go get Karlie, period, and stuff like that. So he was there, and like they wanted me to stay and talk about, Karlie, what you put on my shirt? Oh. They wanted me to stay and go over the paperwork. I'm like, if this paperwork, because why y'all did that anyways? His mama told me that they did this paperwork so he could get visitation rights and his name on the birth certificate. When she said that, y'all, I bust out laughing. Kid me not. I bust out laughing because, first of all, he could see his child whenever he wanted. I would happily let him see his child. He didn't come see his child because he didn't want to. He could have been had his name on a birth certificate. He didn't put his name on a birth certificate because he wanted to take a DNA test. After he took the DNA test, he still didn't want to put his name on a birth certificate. So I don't know if one of his little friends are trying to turn him into a F-boy, but you know that's not what you are. You know you're not that type of person. So what are you doing? And why are you not doing what you're supposed to do? So after I said that, she was like, all we want is to have Karlie every other week. I said, y'all could have Karlie whenever y'all want to. I said, you're not getting it. Your son don't want to see Karlie. So I show her all the messages. I might even post it right here. I'm showing her all the messages, like I'm texting him back to back to back. Every day. Your son don't answer. He don't pick up the phone. He don't FaceTime. He don't do none of that. I'm sending him pictures of Karlie. Nada. I ain't getting not one text back. I ain't getting not one phone call answered. I'm like, I done gave up at a point in time. I'm like, you know what? I could do it on my own. I see too many people raising a baby on their own to not think that I could do it myself. I work. I finally got my own place at that. You know, I could do it. I'm doing it now, ain't I? Period. So she sit down, she going over the paper. I'm just quiet. I'm looking at the TV. I'm just quiet. I don't want to talk to nobody. And he's sitting there. I could see him looking at me. What you looking at me for? Because now you got me looking bad. when it's you who didn't want to come see Karlie or come get Karlie or take care of Karlie. You didn't do nothing for Karlie in about 2 months. What are you doing? Because everything she has came from me, her nanny, her mama, or my mama, my daddy, her uncle, which is your brother, her property, her other nanny, her other property. You didn't do nothing. But I lied. Let me go back. His mama pulled up to my house. And like, I'm thinking, you know, she just wanted to talk to me because she must have noticed that we haven't been calling, because I just got sick and tired of, you know, blowing up his phone. I didn't want to sound thirsty or, you know, being like I needed him to be here for Karlie. I don't need you. Karlie needs you. She's a little girl. A little girl needs her dad in her life. Period. So, I thought she wanted to talk to me, but she told us to, come with her and spend a day with her. So, like, we went to Walmart, and she was like, get anything you need for Karlie. So, she was like, she got everything she need, you know, she's good. So, she was like, well, just get extra stuff or whatever like that. So, I'm grabbing, like, cute clothes and more baby bottles and, like, a baby carrier to carry on her chest and stuff. Like, I'm getting that and stuff. I'm getting her some... What are you doing? So I'm getting her all kind of stuff, and like, we get to the register and I see $300. I'm like, hold on, I'm gonna put some of this stuff back. She was like, no, I got it. So I was like, okay. So after that, we had went eat at Burger King or whatever, and like, we're talking and stuff like that. And then she brings up how, you know, they want Karlie. So I was like, you know, y'all can have Karlie whenever y'all want. It's just Kobe don't answer the phone or text me back and then like that, you know. I said, even sometimes you don't answer the phone or text me back. So I don't know if she felt some type of way when I said that, but I'm just speaking truth. So, we get back to my house, and like, I bring Karlie in the house by my mom. I bring all the bags in the house, and I come back outside, you know, to say bye, give a hug and stuff like that. And she whispered in my ear, and she's like, Kobe gave me his card so you can get stuff for Karlie. So I was like, oh, okay. Why he couldn't, you know, do it himself? So I texted him. I was like, I took a picture of everything I got, and I sent it to him, and I texted him. I said, thank you. Just a dry thank you, because like, I'm not a mean person. I'm gonna tell you thank you, but you could have do it yourself. So after that, I never heard from them ever again. Like, I would call them and text them and everything. I never heard from them. And until like that birth certificate, like when that police came to her house and said that I'm served, and I went to their house to go get Karlie. That's when I finally talked to them. So he asked me what I want to do. I'm like, what you mean what I want to do? What do you want to do? Because obviously you don't want to take care of my baby, or you don't want to be in my baby life. I said, don't act like you haven't been getting my messages. That message says delivered. Delivered. You seen it. You seen it. So don't act like you haven't been getting my messages, my phone calls, none of that. You got it. Trust me, you got it. So he ignored me, you know, he just sat there quiet or whatever. And his mama asked me what I wanted to do, so I'm just sitting there quiet. Because why are y'all asking me what I want to do? I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Period. I'm taking care of my baby. I'm getting this money. Get out with life straight on the right track as a single mom supposed to do. What is he doing? Oh, he's working, saving his money to get him a truck, but ain't never sent Karlie a dime, or ain't never loved Karlie like he's supposed to do for Karlie, like he's supposed to and be there for Karlie. So like I told him, I'm like, I'm ready to go home, you know, are you going to bring me home? So his mom was like, yeah, you ready? And I was like, yeah, let's go. So I pack Karlie bag, put Karlie in her car seat, you know, strap her in, and we're on the road. And like she's still talking, but at this moment I got my headphones in, acting like I can't hear her because I don't want to hear nothing y'all have to say, because ain't no way y'all ain't get my messages when that thing said delivered. Ain't no way y'all missed that many messages. But see, like they the uppity type, and like I'm from the hood, but I'm not gonna say that I'm a hood chick. I just grew up in that area. I'm not a hood chick. I'm like normal. I'm not preppy either or anything like that. Nothing wrong with it. But you know, I guess they thought like they could get over me and think that like I'm not smart. I have a smart mind, trust me. My mom is real smart. So like my mom said, you know, we're gonna get a lawyer and we're gonna handle this. So we go, like we didn't make it to the court, like in the courtroom, but we went to got scared, huh? So like we went to like, I guess that's just their attorney's office, and basically his mom typed up this agreement that I never read, like, and the agreement says, okay, he's going to be paying $200 child support. What you looking at? So he's going to be paying $200 child support, and he's going to get Karlie every other weekend. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, you know what? I just don't want to go in the courtroom because I work every day. I won't have time to go to the courtroom. And like, I'm just get this over with. But the papers wasn't no official paper. Like, I ain't going to no courtroom to get it signed. So after that, you know, everything was cool. He came get Karlie like the first few weeks or whatever. He came get Karlie and stuff like that. Well, his parents came get Karlie. It's like he was scared or something. Like, dude used to come to my house all the time. Now all of a sudden you're so scared to come get your own baby. You gotta send your parents to come get her. So he finally signed the birth certificate. When in April, like towards the end of April, he finally signed the birth certificate. So now Karlie's name is Kyla Car. Oh, Kyla Car. I didn't switch it up on you, girl. Karlie Kai Provost. That's my baby's name now. Ain't it? Yeah, she's a provost now, y'all. She ain't no Pero no more. My little Indian baby. So it took him a total of like 5.5 months to sign the birth certificate and change my baby last name. And it really made me mad because being that her name was changed, I had to change her social security card. I had to wait till that come back in the mail. I had to change everything. You know, so that in the future, you know, everything don't be messed up. You know, what if my baby want a job and they look at her birth certificate or her social security card and see peril on it, but on her birth certificate it said Provost. Like, I don't want it to be messed up, so I had to get new stuff for her and stuff like that. But moral of the story is, wouldn't have to go through none of that stuff if you would have just signed it when you was at the hospital, you know. Period. Say period. Say period. She ain't talking right now. Oh, don't check that from me, girl. Period. Right? Say daddy be tripping sometimes. But that girl love her daddy, oh. She do. I ain't the type to keep my baby from her daddy. But if he wanna, you know, don't wanna, you know, be there for her, I can't make you. I can't make you. I can't. But see, on the other hand, my mom is a different story. She might make you. One way or another. And my daddy. They gonna make you. Somebody gonna make you. Ain't that so? Ain't that so, mama? Ooh, mama hair hurt. So that's the end of my story about this birth certificate. Yep. Took her 5 months to sign it and get it cleared to change my baby last name. My baby 8 months. My baby 8 months. Tell him you're 8 months. Period. Y'all. When I started talking to the dude, I never thought he would have been the type to put me through all that stress. Until now. But it's all good. And okay, status update. He's ignoring. He got a new girlfriend. And he just stopped coming to get Karlie. But it's cool. It's cool, y'all. It's cool. Because when I got me a new boo recently, I never stopped you from coming to my house to come get Karlie. Because this is my house at the end of the day. Ain't no man could tell me who could pull up over here. Because this is my house. That's Karlie daddy. If Karlie daddy want to pull up over here, come in here to come get Karlie, he could do that. Right? But he hasn't been coming. And, you know, like I said, that's alright too, because I'm always take care of my baby at the end of the day. She gonna always tell mom. That's just what it is. Say, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Mama love that baby. Thank you for giving me this blessing. If I gotta have this blessing all to myself, I'm okay with that. Period. So what I need y'all to do is like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all, KK Gannng. And we're gonna be coming back with some more. Period.